Africa has the fastest growing and most youthful population in the world. According to the Population Research Bureau, there are about 200 million people in Africa between the ages of 15 and 24 years. At first impression, it looks like a social gathering for youth. On closer inspection, though, we find they are unemployed youth looking for employment opportunity.
But for now, I'm looking for a job.
Uguboa Gospar is a civil engineering graduate. He's been without a job for more than a year now.
Okay, now that I'm through with the school, I'm supposed to get work as it ought to be. But now, ever since then, I've been working here and there. No work, no place to work, self.
This high rate of unemployment has been closely linked with terrorism in countries like Nigeria.
You now have a system whereby you have young people, right, for whom the system did not prepare for their welfare, now having to fend for themselves. And because of the absence of any formal or structured training, they have to seek their survival whichever way. And so they now turn to petty crime.
The trend had been so worrisome that some African heads of state declared 2009 to 2019 as the decade of youth development in Africa. In 2011, some African leaders met in Equatorial Guinea to discuss on the needs to accelerate youth empowerment in Africa. In 2012, the African Development Bank also sponsored a policy dialogue on facilitating youth employment in the southern region in Africa. It made some changes as they started national youth employment programs in Ghana, in Nigeria, Zambia, and other African countries. As significant as those changes were, some people still believe that they have made little impact on youth unemployment in the continent.
Not having any effect. If it's having any effect, we'll know. You understand? Because you'll be surprised that nowadays, you see, many families have graduates that are at home doing nothing.
If you look at skill acquisition as an end unto itself, then you are wrong. It's not going to solve the problem.
African leaders have been advised to involve the private sector in job creation and concentrate on putting in place enabling infrastructures for the economy to thrive. Wendy Abu, TVC News, Lagos.